let's do it that well. What's going on? I wanna see Paris, I wanna count cards, wanna relive the best parts of my life. So say you're better, better now, without those old hands weighing you down. You say you're better, better now, without those old hands weighing you down. So break up with another fear. You gotta shake up and make it clear. I'm gonna stray from your insincere apologies falling off my ears. Pull it out my heart, leave it all behind and run it back to the start. Fresh out of reasons to remember the art of giving a fuck now. Trading in my time, counting all the hours that I'll never find. Linear motion stuck in the grind. I'm breaking it all down. Say you're better, better now, without those old hands weighing you down. Say you're better, better now, without those old hands weighing you down. Say you're better, better now, without those old hands weighing you down. Say you're better, better now, without those old hands weighing you down. Say you're better, better now, without those old hands weighing you down. Say you're better, better now, without those old hands weighing you
How you doing, everybody? Very warm welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Hope you're all doing very well. Today we are heading over, well, up to Vagar or Vagar in the Faroe Islands. We are on the ground here in Edinburgh. And we're going to get started here. The flight is only about an hour and I think about an hour or so. So nice and short. Just heading north. Hopefully it'll be a nice little one. Gorgeous approach into the Faroe Islands. So it's always a treat, no matter what runway, really. Although I think we are on the more boring runway today. So just more of a standard ILS. But it's still very pretty. Still quite a challenging approach because the runway is so narrow. So, and not long. So you do need to have your wits about you. Yeah, I think we've flown up to the Faroe Islands before, actually. Quite a while ago, and I fancied doing it again. So, yeah, we're on the ground here in Edinburgh, and we're going to get started. So it's good to see you, Diggy, Jenny, Canadian, James. I do Lil Snow. How you doing, Tammy? Right, let's get on board, shall we? How you doing, Jacque? Good to have you with us. Hopefully the performances will be all right. I mean, my performance when I'm not streaming is pretty damn good, but when I'm streaming it might be less than great. But anyway, here we are in the Fenix A320 in Oscar Yankee Romeo Charlie Juliet, I believe. So we've got the flight plan all sorted with SimBrief. I've got everything written down here, so I didn't have to have any browsers open for this stream to try and keep the performance of the PC while streaming as good as possible. So I have everything written down that I need to know. Let's get the well, let's start by just getting everything turned on. Might as well, because we're gonna probably get out of here nice and quickly. Might as well turn them on for the passengers that will be coming. Nav's on, and we'll get the IRSs to align. Lovely, lovely little lag spike there. Let's request our flight plan. Turn these screens up. Beautiful. I think we've got a CI of 15. Our flight number is Foxtrot Lima India 415. This is a real flight, of course. All of our flights are real here. And I think we're going up to 350 today. And we will align. Right, and then that's going to take... Every time you pan the camera around a little bit, first time it's kind of laggy. But as you can see, my performance is actually okay. It's great when you're not streaming. Streaming has really made things difficult. I don't know why recently, but the performance has really dropped off a cliff. So 7 minutes until the IRSs are aligned. So geez, like look at that. Okay. Masters and balance. I like to just load this instantly because I do not trust the plane to cooperate with GSX at all. So we're just gonna do that. It's gonna swing the doors closed. It always does. Give it a sec. This main, yeah, there it is. One left to be closed. Open it up. We'll make sure we send that to the MCD. We can honestly probably start boarding now. I think the flight plan is already in. Yep, so we'll do that. It's so easy to set this plane up. We'll do 2-4. Did I get some sleep? I got some sleep, yeah. Yeah, I wasn't able to stream last night because of that, so sorry about that. I've been going to bed really early. Well, not early, but earlier, like a normal people hours. So by the time I came around to streaming yesterday, I couldn't do it. So and with the event, it just wasn't going to work out. So we're on the Grice 3 Charlie departure. For those who aren't interested in the whole setup thing, that's good because we're at a plane that it's very easy to do. That's already in there. Departure is done. Let's lovely that. Anyone else get lag stutters like that in 2024? It barely happens when I'm just flying myself. But while streaming, yeah, it's a lot more common. Anyway, let's get boarding through GSX. Expect got a KLM over there, A321. Do we have anybody else? Can't see anybody. Maybe behind the KLM. Ah, Norwegian. See the tip of the tail. How you doing, Piers Vamp? Welcome in. In-flight entertainment. Well, the flight is only an hour, so we do not have long to wait in the air, which is how I like these streams. Really, honestly, I like all the call-outs on. We do have the announcements enabled. I do have Atlantic Airways ones in, but they didn't work last time for some reason, so we'll see if they do this time. So we are Echo Golf Papa Hotel to Echo Kilo Victor Golf. Have we left yet? No, we haven't left yet. Oh, this lag. Lovely. Why do you need to lag looking from here to here? Like, what is the... Like, why, Flight Sim? Oh, yeah. There's the passengers. Right off our nose. Look at here, they all come. Well, the A380 is not a cargo plane. So... We flew a cargo plane in the last stream. We flew the 777F. From Paris to Milan with FedEx. Do I use C intentions for ATC? I use when I do use, I don't always use it, but when I do use it, I use beyond ATC, or I have done. I used it fairly recently. I decided not to do it for this flight because I just wanted to do something straightforward today. I mean, beyond ATC is very straightforward, but if you want to see it, we can do it, but not now anyway. We're already boarding. There they go. Hello. Hello. Oh my, that's a... He's very blue. It's let's just stare at our passengers as they come on board. Oh yeah, I heard about that, Gerald. Yeah. I think they grounded them through an abundance of caution, didn't they? But they do need them. How you doing, Nav? We're just boarding here in Edinburgh. Hello. Hello. Greeting the passengers. Since we're all ready to go. Hello. Good afternoon. Shaking it up a bit. I do like the GSX stewards here with the Atlantic Airways logo on them. That's a nice touch right there. I have no idea how many passengers are getting on. I generated the flight plan on SimBrief and I closed it. I got all the information I needed written down, so I don't have to have a browser open. And I closed it, so I have no idea how many passengers are getting on. Well, it keeps flashing up, so we'll see it next time GSX pops up with it. 144. There we go. Diggy with the 21 months. Are we there yet? We haven't left yet. Thanks for the 21 months, Diggy. Yeah, they all come. Oh, yeah. I wish they wouldn't morph through each other. Can't have everything, can you? So yeah, flight time I think is about an hour up to Vagar and the Faroe Islands. It's going to be a gorgeous approach. And after this, I think there might... depends on how quickly we get to the Faroe Islands. We'll be streaming Farm Sim after this. And then then we have a community watch along right after. And if you miss my post, I won't be here next weekend. I will be in Italy, but I have 2 videos recorded. I'm going to edit Monday and Tuesday, or Monday through Wednesday, before I leave and get them uploaded and release them while I'm either one of them right before I leave, or the day I leave, and then one halfway through me being away. And then when I get back, I'll get back on the Friday. So I should be able to stream on the Saturday the Saturday I get back. So I'm only missing one weekend. Yeah, I have 2 videos recorded. I haven't edited them yet, but I'm going to. They shouldn't take long. It's about an hour's footage each. We recorded on 2 different games with Heavy Handed, Macaulay, and our very own Dr. Cones. Right, let's stop staring at the passengers. I think it is streaming that's killing my performance, mine, because this wouldn't be a problem otherwise. I don't know why. Maybe something in my settings isn't quite right. I'm gonna have a mess around with it, I think. I think for Farm Sim it was okay though. It's just for the more intensive games like 5M and Flight Sim, I do notice a performance drop while streaming. So anyway, right, 1 minute until aligned. I think we're almost boarded. What are we doing on baggage? I think we're done. Yeah, boarding complete. Let's start that APU. We'll close this door. Bye-bye. What other news? I have a work flight in a few weeks. Where are you going? Get these screens turned up a bit in brightness. We'll do our departure performance here in a second. So we are departing runway 24. Yeah, runway 24, full length. That is flaps 2. Interesting. 140 knot. Goodness, that's quite high. 140 knots is my V1. That's all very close. Interesting. Okay. I didn't catch him. You have no clue. Oh, wow. Maybe I'll do an... I wouldn't take an A321 to Vagar, I'll be honest. That's a little bit too much, I would say. You could probably do it, but it wouldn't be very comfortable. I don't know what Vagar is certified to. I think it might have had a 757 at some point, but that is a very powerful plane. Alright, we'll get those beacons going. All looks fine. And we're on the runway 30. That hasn't changed for the last few days. So I assume the wind is quite persistent over in the Faroe Islands right now. It was quite bad. I flew in here a few days ago. It was weather was pretty bad. Very rainy, low visibility. But we could see the runway, but below sort of 2,000 feet. Alright, maybe knock the weather systems on. We are good to go. The thing I love about the Fenix, it's just so easy to get in and go. They fly in A321 to Vega? I didn't know that. I thought they flew in like A320s, A319, A320 SAS. I mean, I might be wrong, but that seems like a pretty overkill of a plane to put on that route, I think. $5 a.m. for you, wow. Short flight, yeah, about an hour. Can't see, about an hour. Just Edinburgh to Vagar. Atlantic got A320 Neos, yeah, but not A321s. That's the difference there. A321s are notoriously sluggish climbers. Heavier, sort of similar engines as A320. Well, the same engines but different outputs, right? Okay, here we go.
Release parking brakes, please.
Oh.
Commencing push.
Release parking brakes there, sir. Off we go. They did. They used to have was it B? Well, they used to have BA. Was it BAEs and Avros they had? Or was it just BAEs? I think it was might have just been BAEs. There's a Norwegian 737 over there, KLM A321. Lately, my announcements aren't working, so I think it's the plane because I have two different versions of this for Atlantic Airways. Lovely. So runway 24. Stream's all good on my end, all green. No skip or jump frames or anything. So we'll be going to the eastern runway course. Runway 24. Barking dog. Oh, we got like 2 seconds of it. Wow. So I'm going the wrong way. Oh, dearie me.
Unlocking gear.
Ooh, the vibrations in the ears.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is
Yeah, the
clear.
Grace, Grace 3 Charlie, I think it's called. That's what we're on. Runway 24, Grace 3 Charlie, and then we are Suda Direct ILS 30 at Vagar. So we are flaps 2. Bit of a control systems check here. Doing it out there. Runway 12? No, runway 30. That's what we got through with SimBrief. 3-0 on SimBrief. Engines are good. Yeah, we can knock that APU off. That thirsty APU. Taxi lights on. I like to pull down the landing lights, but not turn them on. That's the thing you can do with the Airbus. See them coming down, but not on yet. Like to have them ready to go. We are using Pyrogue's Edinburgh. It's very good. It's very good. So, we're good to go. So we're at 35,000. We're just going to go straight over there. We don't have any instructions from ATC, so we'll just go straight there. 35,000. All right. Off we go. Nice and easy flight today over up to the Faroe Islands. Oh, slow down. Jeez. Excited. You can see the departure route out there. It's immediate right turn, followed by a bit zigzaggy up there over the eastern part of Scotland. Okay, we need to do a cabin check. The crew. Okay, leave them off for now. And a takeoff config test. Good to go. You can fly this thing in your sleep. What's that? Oh, KLM City Hopper. We got a KLM A321 and a City Hopper Embraer. Look at this airport. We got a West Atlantic 737 over there. We got any over there? Oh, we got we got Atlantic Airways A320. It looks like a Neo. Ryanair, EasyJet A321 Neo. That's not a Neo. Wait, oh no, it might be. It might be the LEAP engines. They always throw me off, the LEAP engines. They're a bit smaller. It said Neo on the site, but I didn't trust the size of the engine. Because I was thinking EasyJet don't have any normal A321s. We don't have no Sharklets either. They have them on their Neos, obviously, because they all come in the Sharklets, but... Yeah, we've landed, yeah. We've landed. This is the taxi in. There's the West Atlantic, little cargo 737. Look at that. Alright, now we can turn everything on. ID lights, strobes, turn-offs, take-offs. $13-knot winds? Oh, that's fine. Absolutely fine. Don't worry about that. Well, I like to... Since there's only me here, I'm going to turn on the transponder now. You should do that when you're literally about to hit the runway, but I can't steer the plane and do that at the same time. That's why there's two pilots. But a lovely little jaunt up to the Faroe Islands. So somewhere I've always wanted to go, and I will go one day. Don't know when. I mean, it's literally a train up to Edinburgh and catch this very flight up there. So, how you doing, Rampage? Welcome in, mate. We are about to take off. Well, I don't see anybody coming. We're not on a network. We are on. We do have the FSLTL models, but goodness knows what they're up to. Not on Beyond ATC or Vansom or anything, just nice chilled out flight north. We are heading to Vagar in the Faroe Islands, an hour north of Edinburgh. Are we ready to go? Loud and V1. Positive climb, gear up. AP1, right, now this is always something that gets on my bloody nerves about this plane. I can never get it into the climb, the throttles into the climb position. Not first try anyway. Because I don't have like a latch on my... Here we go, watch this, here we go, let's see if we can do it. Way, we did it! Usually faffing around for at least like 20 seconds with that. And we'll bring the flaps up. Well, bye-bye Scotland. Let's see if this plane actually follows the departure route this time, because I did this flight the other day and when the plane overshot the... Because I don't know why the departure route was so tight. It overshot one of the turns and then it tried to turn around. I hate it when it does that. So we'll keep an eye on it this time. That Edinburgh, yeah, just the one runway. Yeah, very few airports in the UK have more than one runway. Yeah, I can name them all. It's Manchester, Gatwick, Heathrow. Actually, Stan. I don't know if Stan. I think Stan said it's only one, isn't it? I don't actually. Maybe I can't name them all. I know, screw your ascent limitations, we're going for it. Which Belfast? I would assume international? Does it now? Let me check. Oh, it does, you're right, yeah. Yep. Belfast. Not many do. Now, Stansted's just the one. Yeah, that's probably about it, really. Seem to be able to keep actually on this departure route now. Leeds? No, just the one with Leeds. How many flights we're doing? Just this one. We keep it short and sweet with flight sim. Punch it above the clouds here. So it's so damn pretty. We are real-time, real weather as well. London City. How you doing, Parliamentarian? Oh yeah, well yeah, yeah, London City famous for having 4 runways, yeah. Well, Dublin's not the UK. Look at these clouds. Look how fluffy they look. They're like Samoyeds of the sky. I think Edinburgh used to have 2 runways, but they closed one of them. And I swear they only closed it recently over the last sort of 15 years, maybe. There's no need. I don't think there was any need for it. Most airports can get can operate with a sole runway. Gatwick managers, even though they have 2, they only really use 1. Alright, there we go. I can tell you how far away we are. Just over an hour, but that'll come down when we're at cruise, so about an hour, I'd say, just under. How's the audio, alright? Do hit the like button if you like these flight sim streams. I know they're not for everybody, but well, I mean, it's nice to keep them short and sweet, so for that reason. So each stream we do just has 1 flight in it, so I have wondered, you know, because I do some, when I fly by myself, I sometimes do hop to hop to hop, like legs. I'll sort of set out 3 or 4 flights in advance, and I'll just do them back to back. I don't know if that's called sectors or not, or if sectors mean something else. Legs, whatever you want to call it. Where you just go from to the next, the next, the next, the next. That'll be fun in a stream, but I don't know how many people would stick around for all of that, you know what I mean? So, and the last thing I want to be doing is sitting here absolutely alone, talking to no one. Or the stream being just me sitting here, saying nothing. Because going from leg to leg is very fun because you just, especially if they're short. Because you obviously get a lot of landing opportunities in, which I like. I don't generally do very long flights, to be honest. I like to do short ones where about probably maximum an hour and max 2 hours really on my own time. I very rarely do flights longer than that because it's it's running in the background. You're doing other stuff. Meanwhile, when I'm thinking I could be doing about 2 or 3 flights in this time, so. Well, I have to make sure I have the right scenery installed for my route. So I have to make sure I go on all of my, my apps. You know, like Contrail, AnyBuilds, Aerosoft, Sim Market, all of these to make sure I have all, whatever the other ones are. There's loads. To make sure I have the right thing installed. And updated and with the GSX profile. The A320 is definitely, well, and A319 and A321, I think they're definitely missing a nice little shortcut on the end, just to add a bit to it. It's very boring like that. Which is a shame because the Atlantic Airways chocolate design is actually really, really nice. It's really nice to look at. But they don't have them on these A320s, they have them on their new ones, which aren't... They're in the sim, but they're not properly represented, I would say, yet. They're coming soon though. Fenix, this plane here, the guys who did this plane and the A319, the A321 are doing A320 Neos. So, goodness knows we'll get a GTA 6 before they come out. So, they're making a Neo version, so. I did a flight earlier actually from Guernsey to Heathrow because British Airways are now operating that finally. Now operating that route with a combination of A319s and A320s out of Guernsey, which has what, a 5,600 foot runway. So that's cool. So you didn't put it on the plane? What do you mean didn't put what on the plane? Didn't put what on the plane? Alright, 26,000 feet. You can track us on Volanta, by the way. Let's see if this works. Hey, it worked. Here we are on Volanta. This is us. Should probably have set that to 25 past. And then we'll get there, let's just say 805. 605. There we are, so you can track us on Volanta if you wish. We are just north of Dundee. Atlantic Airways flight 415. Up here. Look, this is where we're going if you don't know. Don't you do the overlay thing? I forgot. I forgot last time and I forgot this time. This is the airport we're going to. There's someone here, look at that. So we'll be landing on this runway, so it's quite an easy approach, just an ILS really. The runway is very narrow. This approach is way more exciting, but we're not doing that one, I guess, today. It's manual. You get to here, you get to about here, and you disengage, and then you got to kind of turn in and fly manually down the valley, line up at the last second, and touch down. Much more exciting. But yeah, there we are. We're out of there. my god, what's going on here? Oh, some A400Ms. Also for the since I reinstalled everything on my computer as well, I haven't done the overlay thing, so I don't know, it just seems to take up too much room at the top of the screen. It looks a bit, I don't know, I just want, if I can get a HUD that looks minimal and doesn't cover up half the screen, I'm much more happy with that, you know? But might as well plan this approach, eh? So we are ILS 30... I have no idea which one I should be selecting. Because it would be ATC that would tell you. We'll just do Zulu. No, it's no star. We go from Suda straight there. You'll probably be vectored in real life. There's Suda, and then it's straight there. We'll delete the discontinuity because we'll just go straight onto the ILS. Lovely. If we can see a bit of Scotland through the clouds. Not really. Bloody clouds. I love flying over Scotland, but when you can see it. Because this will be pretty right now, what we're flying over. You can't bloody see it. Rover approach? There is no rover approach. We're doing ILS 30. There is no approach. It's just ILS. Not for Zulu anyway. There's no option, mate. There was no star. Got a 24 knot headwind presently. You can see that right here. 74 knots, sorry. That's why we're not going very fast. We're only going 387 knots ground speed because we've got a 73 knot headwind. That's quite strong. Navigraph says there is. Well, I'm on the Navigraph data. It's a little goosey gander, shall we? Okay, so it won't let me choose that again. No star, no transition. Approach vias, maybe? Rover. We're just gonna do Suda. We don't need it. We're not in a rush. Looking forward to, if we could, I don't know what the weather's like. Katsu, as my first officer, sir, would you do a little weather check in the Faroe Islands right now? What is the visibility? What is the weather? What is the cloud cover? Can we see anything, or is it going to be a auto land? Might be that way. We're just doing Suda straight to the ILS. Actually see it through the maximum extension of this here. We're going to Smoky. And then we can see Suda, we can see the airport right there on the radar. We're not far away. Okay, it seems like the higher we go, the less the wind's getting. See, now, if we were a proper pilot, we would have checked something like windy and input the route and see what the winds are like at all the different altitudes. You can probably do that a different way, but that's the way I've done it previously. It's quite good, because you can input your route into it and you can just select the altitude you want and it tells you what the wind's doing currently. At any point you like. Visibility 10 kilometers or greater. Clouds broken at 3,800. Okay, that sounds fine to me. We'll be able to do our... We'll be able to land manually. I probably wouldn't want to have a full auto land at Vagar. It might be a bit rough. Because the runway slopes. At the bottom of the runway that we're landing, it has a slope down. Like, it has a little, like, flat part, and then it slopes up. So I don't trust runways that slope up with auto land, because it might be really rough. But the plane should know that, but... I don't know, I don't trust it. Here we are. Almost cruise altitude, 35,000. Lovely. By the way, if you have Flight Sim and you're looking for a good add-on to buy or fly, do recommend. I'm not obviously not sponsored, but I'd love to say that the Fenix A319, A320, A321 are very, very good. I think it's probably the best sounding plane there is on Flight Sim right now, anyway. Particularly the IAE engines, I think they absolutely nailed those in this. They sound so good. Yeah, Metar is just the current, it's just a little block of text that, like, 3 rows-ish. It just shows information about the conditions where we're going. Still over Scotland right now. We can put up Volanta again. You can have a little look. It seems like it's very far away where we're going, but it's not. We're literally 46 minutes away. Ish. That's a rough guess what Volanta's giving us. Yeah, it's 010 at 14. It's 010 at 14? Why are we getting runway 30? I guess it's the closest, probably. Yeah. We'll have a slight... Will we have a slight crosswind with that? Oh, yeah, broken at 3,800. So we'll be fine. We'll punch straight through those, and we'll... we should be getting onto the ILS at that altitude anyway, ish, I think. No, I think we get on it about 4,000 at Vagar, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not using charts because I just don't need them. I've flown at this airport loads of times. It is not like you can get lost with... You don't need ground charts here either. It's tiny. Yeah, 13 knots of crosswind on 30. We got, so you're looking at eastern Scotland right here. Aberdeen is somewhere around there where my mouse is, I'd say. We got a left turn coming, and then we'll head over to sort of Wick and around Kirkwall. So we're still very much over Scotland right now. Here we go, there's our left turn. God, just how gorgeous this Flight Sim, man. Look at it. Look at those clouds. And I'm sure if I mentioned this, probably I mentioned this a bunch of times, but the a particular plane I am absolutely, I don't know, I'm just so excited for, I've been waiting for about 4 or 5 years, is the A320. So we'll see what snaps it come out with. Apparently it's entering its final sort of testing phase and release candidate state, so we'll see how long it takes. But that is a day one buy for me. I've been looking forward to that plane for a long time. Clouds just look so damn realistic on this. A320 is gorgeous. Sadly, it plagues by issues with its engines currently, but I'm sure Pratt & Whitney will eventually sort them out. But what a plane it is. It's just such a good-looking plane, man. My favourite plane. I haven't even been on it. It's my favourite plane. Because no UK airlines fly it. My virtual airline will be, though. British Atlantic. No, we're not there yet. We're still in Scotland. This is still Scotland right here. But we are cruise, 35,000 feet. But on this is Diggy. Diggy has been asking if we're there yet. Before we started boarding, I think. Well, I can give you an ETA. About 40 minutes. Until we arrive. So yeah, we'll be streaming at 7, so in 2 hours. We'll be doing Farm Sim. We need to sort out, I've tasked Cones with finding another tractor for us, but he hasn't replied yet, so we do need to do that, just in case anyone wants to join us, so. No idea what we're actually doing in the farm, because we're still so far off doing what we want to be doing. It's a little bit annoying because we're unable to cut any grass. We don't have any crops to harvest. Kona planted our rye the other day in one of our fields. So, well, we only have 2 fields. One of them's got cows in it. Well, we'll have soon anyway. So we're a little bit stuck, really. But today I don't really know what we're going to be doing, because it's a bit of a waiting game. I might have to get on straight away after this and try and sort stuff out for the coming stream. Because ideally I want to do something different in every farm sim stream, you know. I don't want the same sort of field work every time. Yeah, I did hear about AirAsia with their A320s. Yeah, that's very exciting. I think the A220s would have been really good for the airline we're flying right now. Atlantic Airways. Imagine the A220 in this livery. It would be gorgeous. Look at that tail design. It's beautiful. Imagine an A220 in these colors. Oh. Oh. They're not buying them. They're buying another 2 A320 Neos. Maybe it's because they're they can't afford to have half the fleet grounded for Pratt & Whitney GTF issues, probably, because I think they're buying these two A320 Neos to retire the one I'm flying right now, and there's another one like it, because they have two normal A320s, the CEOs, which is what we're flying right now, and they have two Neos, so I think they're just probably getting these next two Neos to replace the older ones. But I would have loved to have seen this Atlantic Airways get some A220s. If maybe there was a LEAP engine option, or would I ever fly the A340? We already have. It's like, I don't know if it was the last stream we did, but maybe not. No, the one before the last one, we flew the A340. It's literally on the channel. Recent. It was like last month. I took the Lufthansa A340 from Frankfurt to Palma de Mallorca, which I think they've operated that plane on that route before. It's not common, but they have done it before. This is as close to flying I will ever get a chicken. Well, flying's very safe, you know, in the grand scheme of things. So I don't know what there's really to be scared of. So we're just passing Wick now, still over Scotland. Still on the way up to our lovely Faroe Islands right here, which I would love to go in real life. I've been wanting to go there for over 10 years now. Oh, they're operating the A320 transatlantic. I've thought about doing that for my virtual airline, actually, to like Halifax and stuff like that. Thanks, Katsu. See you later, mates. Nice, I love the plane. Looks awesome in the Lufthansa livery. Yeah, we flew it in the older one, so go back and look at that stream. It's good. Frankfurt to Palma. I think it was about 2 hours, that flight. Oh yeah, Bug. A lot of parts come from your company on this plane, eh? Good old sturdy A320. Yeah, so we'll put down Buck for anything that goes wrong on the aircraft there. We still haven't escaped Scotland yet. There it is down there still. Although we are at the far north of it now. We're about to leave the mainland. We'll have Kirkwall and all of that over to our right soon. Look at those clouds. How real do they look, by the way? Isn't that insane? Need to we're still in Scotland. Well, that's the last of it. We're gonna see right here. Goes around there a bit. You sort of see it down there a bit. Look at these clouds, man. Never get over how beautiful this is. It's definitely the closest we'll ever get to being pilots ourselves, sadly. I've always wanted to be a pilot, but things... I mean, I don't have 150 grand to spend on pilotry. They wonder why there's a shortage of pilots. Well, maybe make the training cheaper, and then you might get more pilots. That's what definitely stopped me doing it anyway. Like a fluffy mattress, that doesn't it? Like, it's extra impressive today. Look at that. Look at those clouds, man. How do they do it? How do they do it? Skydiving mod. Well, I mean, you can walk around, so. I think you can fly the plane for skydivers, can't you? You just can't. Yeah. By the way, this is real time, real weather. At the time of this flight, this is all how it would look in real life, or very close to it anyway. The lighting, the weather, clouds, everything. Just beautiful. Do hit the like button if you haven't, by the way. We'll be in Farm Sim in about an hour and 50 minutes. Then we'll be doing our community watch along. I haven't posted it yet, but I'll post it after this stream ends. And it'll be the last one for a week. We won't be having anything next weekend because I'll be away. But we'll be back the next weekend and we'll do our watch alongs as normal. They will continue. Are we out of Scotland yet? Yes, kind of, but we do have Kirkwall and all that still to our right. How you doing, Alex? Welcome in. Just on our way up to the Faroe Islands here. We just left Scotland. We're not too far away. It's not a long flight. But you said that Lufthansa's retiring the A340s this year? I think they're retiring the 600s this year. I don't think they're retiring the 300s yet, right? I think Lufthansa has done an admirable thing. They have so many different types of planes. Lufthansa have been quite a treat for a lot of aviation enthusiasts for the longest of times, really, when so many other airlines have been streamlining their fleets, making it, you know, all one type of plane or all two types, or focusing on their long haul being all Boeing or Airbus, or their short haul being Boeing or Airbus, or whatever it is, streamlining things. Lufthansa really haven't, and that's probably where they should have done it, but by now. But I commend them for hanging on to some of these old planes. Because it's good to still see them flying even when everybody else is retiring them. The same with Jet 2, by the way. They're still operating 737-300s and will still be until 2027. Like, 737-300s. I've been on one. I've been on a Jet 2 one. I can't believe they're still operating them. And I love them for it. Why are we why are we slowing down? That's an issue. Is it ice? Okay, now you're seeing an issue live. Speeding up. Ice. So let's descend. Just to make sure we're... What is going on here? Katsu! Let's see. Oh, hailed. Where's hailed when you need them? Why have we been slowing down? Usually something like that during mid-flight is ice related, even though it doesn't warn you about ice. How strange. How strange. Well, we got all the ice stuff on now, so let's see what happens. Got an outside temperature. Is it a probe? Is that that looks like a probe issue? No way, it's plus 21 degrees. It's a 0. Nah, that's not right. That's not right. Okay, you're right. We have a problem. Why that temperature doesn't look right at all. Well, we're close to descending anyway, but that's so weird. I've been having this issue with the Flight Sim Labs as well. We're stabilized on the speed, not really accelerating though. We are accelerating very slowly. Go back on the engines. You know, I don't know why an aircraft this sophisticated needs me to press in some buttons for anti-ice. Detect it and sort it out yourself. Like, got no gas in it. No, we have plenty of fuel. I think it's ice. But those temperature readings make absolutely no sense. Yeah, now we got the engine anti-ice kicking in. Ice not detected. I think you're having a problem, and I think there is ice. Because now we're accelerating slowly. Yeah, now we're accelerating again. That's why wouldn't the plane recognize that there's an icing issue and tell me about it? Definitely something going on here. Anyway, we're close to descending anyway, so we're all fine. No, we dropped 2,000 feet, not 15,000 feet. I descended 2,000 feet because of the speed. To regain some of the speed. If you know what that was, I think it was ice, but if you know what it was, let me know right now if you're in the chat or in the comments. How you doing, Daniel? Welcome in. Right, destination data. So 1017 per that MESAR we had. Uh, 4 degrees and 20 at 14. Did you bring the gear up? The gear, yes, the gear is up. Oh, hey, Quantum. Welcome in. Go barrel roll. I didn't wayward. Well, you joined us when we were having a bit of an issue there, but seems to be all resolved. Probably an icing thing. I think if Hailed watches this back, he'd be screaming or something. I like how you ask if I brought the gear up now, when we're nearly there. We're still struggling to get back up to that speed, eh? There's no wind now. It's actually 3 knots to our left. To our west. Blowing east. Sort of struggling. It's very slowly moving up. Watch it for a second. 688. Yep, it's like overtaking someone at 1 mile an hour. You just wait. It's going up, it's accelerating so slowly. I'm keeping all the icing stuff on. I don't care if it doesn't say if it says ice not detected. I think there's been ice. These dodgy readings. Look at that. No way they're true. No way they're true. I'll zoom in on them so you can see if you're watching on a phone or something. No way. Oh, God. Do we see the Faroe Islands? We do! We're over there, right there. We're getting there, Diggy, we're getting there. Should we do a... I'm gonna keep an eye on this bloody speed. It seems to still be going up, but I'll do a little volan to check in. You can see our drop in altitude by the change in colour of our route. "18 minutes, Volanta says. Can you fly anywhere in the world? Yes. Literally anywhere you want. And it will look pretty good. In my experience, which is easier to fly, Boeing or Airbus? I think Airbus is a bit easier. Boeing just has more steps. The things that Boeing doesn't automate, Airbus does. So it's like there's a few extra steps for everything all the time with Boeing. The exception is the plane, is the specific type of plane it is. For instance, the 777 has way more automation than the 737 does, which is, I find, weird. Yeah, Av, I need to do more flying in Australia. I love flying down there, and I haven't done it in a while, so... It's always so pretty. And with this new update, they've... I saw a video of someone going around the new airports they added. They look like pay-aware airports. They've done a remarkable job. Whoa, James!
Maniac.
Oh my God, James, you lunatic! Oh my... James, thank you so much! What on earth? James! Saluting palaces immediately. Where are they? There they are. Saluting palaces, please, everybody. Thank you so much, James, for the $50. Wow. Thank you very much, man. Gonna help me recuperate from the Italy trip. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you. That is so, so, so nice of you. Saying, Diggy, are we there yet? So James is asking Diggy to ask me if we're there yet. Not far now. Not far now. Our speed's come right back up, but we're still not where we should be. Thank you, James, mate. That is so nice of you, dude. W. James, indeed. Indeed. I need like a celebration. I mean, we have a hype palace. We don't have like a party palace. We need a party palace. Right, I'm gonna start working on one, I think. Thank you, James. Thanks, mate. We landed 20 minutes ago? Yeah. So here, if you don't know how an Airbus works, this line here, pointing downwards, is our top of descent. So that's the plane telling us start descending here. And then more information is given. So our next point is Nalan. Okay, so if I go here and look at Nalan, we have a top of climb on the top of descent because we went down 2,000 feet due to the icing that we're recovering from. But at Nalan it says to be at 26,000 feet, so there's a target. That's how Airbus descents are good. It gives you a nice target, and what is amazing about an Airbus is it gives you a line on your route at the exact... It gives you a marker on this line telling you when you will arrive at that altitude you have set. So you can, pristine plan out descent in an Airbus. I always think with the Boeing it's a bit more guesswork because it's just a standard straight line with a ring telling you when you're going to get there. So, but with this, it's actually specific to your route, which is amazing. We got the anti-icing on because we just almost just stalled. I'll update this to 330. That way the top of the climb will go away. There we go. So what we'll do is we'll go straight to Suder, which is 11,000 feet. And that's what we're not going to go. No, we're not going to go direct Suder. We'll plan the climb to Suder. I don't like planning. I don't like having. I don't like constantly changing the altitude. So we're almost there. We're almost there. And I have no idea what's gone on with these temperature readings. Something's not right. But thankfully, the plane seems to be behaving. A whole lot of nothing out here. Just the North Sea. Or the Atlantic, actually, really. Sort of like a borderline between it. Look at that. Look at that. Top of descent reached. Okay, so 11,000. We've already got the seatbelt signs on. And I like to use vertical speed for this. And there you go. You see this blue line? There's now a blue line telling me you, with my vertical speed setting, I will reach Suder at exactly the target altitude. It's very nice. Very nice. Very bright out that wing, isn't it? Bloody hell. Oh, hello. Hello, Faroe Islands. There they are. Shall we do a Volantis sit rep, the last one? Here we are. Sending into the Faroe Islands, into I don't know if it's Vega or Vagar. I think it's Vagar. Good eye, taking the 757 in there. Look at that. Ooh, look at you coming from Copenhagen. Another Atlantic Airways flight. It's really not far. I mean, I wanted to go here for years, but it's really not far away. It's only about an hour or so flight. From Edinburgh, that is. And I'm not far from Edinburgh, so... They used to only operate the flight from Copenhagen, and then they started the Edinburgh route, and I think they've been doing it for years now. Oh, Diggy. We're not far. 83 nautical miles. I'm actually going to increase the descent rate so we can increase the descent rate so we can decrease it and slow down for 10,000 feet. Again, whole lot of nothing. Let me get the flight recorder set up so we can we'll watch the landing back only if it's any good. We won't bother if it's crap. Hopefully it goes well. So Atlantic Airways also, they have a bunch of helicopters, and they fly all around these islands with helicopters because it's like a bit of a lifeline for all of the people that live there, you know. Is there any medical emergencies or whatever like that? So I think Air Greenland do something similar actually. But much larger area to cover for Air Greenland, but and I think all of their helicopter routes are subsidized, so you can get a helicopter pretty damn cheap in the Faroe Islands, just sort of hopping around the place. I'd love to do that. Absolutely love to do that. I think this is the furthest south helipad. I think it's literally on the south side of it too. No? Maybe? Is there one here? I'm looking on the map. There's a very, very tiny settlement. My god, that's so remote. Look, you can show you what I'm looking at. Look at this. This is the island we're seeing. Like, that's it. Like, how remote is that? So the helipad will be probably here then. Or wherever they land here. Maybe up there, I don't know. Yeah, that's what I just said, Canadian, yeah. They have their own helicopters. There's that island right there. I'm under pressure here with this landing. Hopefully it's half decent. Because it's not. I mean, it's not like it's not like a crazy airport, but the runway is very, very narrow and very short. So And the weather can be quite challenging sometimes, but I think it's okay for today. Oh, the internet is great here, I've heard. I've heard that even like fishermen, like 100 miles off the coast, are getting 5G. It's like that kind of good. Apparently, yeah. Apparently, from what I've heard anyway, I don't live there, can't comment, I haven't been there, so if someone is from the Faroe Islands watching, let us know how your internet is. I've heard it's very good. Don't know if it is, but that's what I've heard. Okay. Really not far now. You can virtually see where we're going. In fact, we can. So it's like right in there, I think. Is it? Let me just double check that. Yeah, it is. Yep. It's like the airport's like right in here. How you doing, Ralph? We're just descending at the moment. The capital is let me just get this, try and get this accurate. The capital is like there, I think I want to say. Torshavn. There's an island off the, it might be there. I can't get perspective from here with the map. Yeah, it's like here. I think the capital's like right there. Yeah, let's get some speed brakes deployed. Slow down. Okay, so after this we have the 10,000, really? And we have 4,650 for the ILS. What we'll do is we'll just plug in 5,000 for now. Make sure we hit Sugar at 11,000 and then we'll decrease the descent rate. We'll decrease it quite drastically so we can start to slow down properly. There we go, and that's near enough, 11,000. Bring that descent rate way up so we can slow the hell down. I'm gonna manage my speed now. We'll have our landing lights on, please. Okay, now we'll plug in 4,600 for the ILS. Lovely, only about 1,300 feet per minute on that. Bring in those speed brakes. So, at Lim, it is 242, so we're already at 240, so we're good. What a beautiful day. Hopefully, is the clouds gone? Look at this. I don't see any clouds at all. It's going to be gorgeous unless they update it. Clouds just pop in where they shouldn't. This looks gorgeous. Look at the state of the weather. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. So we have a decel, we have 192 by CF30. Okay. We'll do medium auto brakes. Well, SimBrief gave me 30, so that's what we're using. What was the QNH? 1017? Yeah, 1017. Oh, that's handy. It's annoying that I have to do this. I can't. They don't sync in this plane. Or I don't know. Do you know how to get them the QNHs to sync on the first officer side in this plane? I've never found the setting for them to sync. Alright. Well, what a beautiful approach. So it looks like we're going to have winds at 30 degrees at 12 knots. Would that make the winds marginal, really? What can an A320 land with a oh, this is not going to be a tailwind anyway, but might be a bit of crosswind. Okay, so next target is going to be 4,000. Yeah, we're doing farm sim after this, yep. It's already scheduled, ready to go. Look at this. Look at how beautiful the Faroe Islands are, man. Look at this. Oh. Well, gonna get that approach armed. What weather this is! Wow! It's so much different to when I landed here the other day. It was awful. Wow. Okay, 4,000 and then it's 280 feet. There we go. We are on the glide slope now. We're on the ILS. We're ready to go. What beautiful weather. We'll arm those. We'll do a crew call. Put those down because we're about to put the gear down. We'll do the gear and flaps full. The runway is right there. Let's start a recording. Hopefully this landing's good. There's no traffic. There is no traffic. Look at this. Oh. Just beautiful. We are ready to go.
$2,000.
8,000. Strap in, everybody. Let's go. Hopefully, we do a good landing in front of people. This is real time, real weather, by the way. This is what it looks like in real life right now. Oh, don't be too harsh. This is it's not the easiest runway in the world to land on, so let's see. I've butted it here. I've also slammed it in here.
$400. $300.
Flight slow. Flight slow.
50, 40, 30, 20. Retard.
Oh, oh, bit of hop, skip, and a jump. Okay. All good. A little bit of a float there. But we are down. What will we do? Wait, the landing rate is not helpful, Volanta. The landing rate on Volanta is 4 feet per minute. I know why that's happened. God, don't go off the edge. Bloody hell. Welcome to Vagar, everybody. Welcome to the Faroe Islands. Look at that view. Oh my god. Oh, look at this. I love this place. I love flying here so much. Okay, we'll get that APU going. Then you should probably leave these on, but I'm only one person. I'm not on bloody octopus. Can't do everything at once. I think we got a 4 feet per minute because the runway, because I was technically ascending at the time the runway met the landing gear. The landing gear didn't meet the runway met the landing gear. That is very unusual. You only get that on slope runways. What a lovely little flight. We'll just turn that off as well. We need to get hang on. Again, with only being one person, you need to be a bloody octopus after you land, man. It's this is why you need a bloody co-pilot. There we go. We'll watch the landing back again. I think it might have been a little high since I was trying not to slam into the runway that was ascending. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see when we watch it back. Look at that view, man. What a gorgeous place this is. Oh, there's a bloody Dash 8 here. It really is that steep at the end of the runway? Oh yeah, it is. It drops into a town, mate. You overrun that, that's a problem. You cannot overrun. Oh, look at that haze. What the hell is causing that? Would that be, I mean, I know it's completely white, but is it trying to simulate a Vida Dash 8 there? The HRP, no, not tonight. Hang on, I'm trying to... Is that where I'm going, or what? Yeah, that's where I'm going, okay. No, it won't be tonight, because we've got to have our watch along and we have a farm sim stream coming up. I'm going to try and do it before I go away. If I can't, I can't, you know, I can only do it when it's active. And we are busy today with other streams, so I do apologize for not doing it last night. Let's see if we can make this guy dance. Or this woman dance. Turn that off. We can turn all this off now. We're not going to lose speed in the air. What a gorgeous place. Just crawling forwards gives me a chance to clear some stuff. Get those spoilers down. Okay, maybe we could go a little bit faster than this plane. Come on, come on. Come on. Let's see if we can nail this. Oh, come on. We can do better. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. We're not done. We're not done. Come on. Roll forward that one extra inch. Oh, okay. We're done. Alright, we got the AP going, so we can just knock these off. She's not gonna dance though, is she? Oh, she's dancing! And if you can listen very carefully, you can hear Gangnam Style. Okay, she really liked our parking. Okay. Not many people have seen that, have they? Okay, beacon off, belts.
Boarding requested.
Make sure all that's off. Oh, she's off again. Oh no, the music is. Oh my god. Yeah, don't bark at me for that. We're gonna leave the EP running because we need to start the plane back up to watch the landing. So. Come on, stairs, where you at? Any sign today, stairs? I've already asked you. Come on. There we go. There they are. Oh, there we go. So let me bring up Valanta. We're not done yet. Don't go anywhere. So Valanta, so we landed. Where did we land? So yeah, it was. To be honest, we touched down right on the last markers. We did float a bit. You know, I was trying not to slam into the runway as it was going uphill. So not my greatest landing here, but it was fine. We had a 4 feet per minute landing. That means if you don't know what that means, usually descent landing feet per minute rates are minus because you are descending, you are going down towards the runway. So a good landing is like minus 100, minus 150-ish, around there. Like any softer than that is really soft. Like over 200 is quite firm, 300 is firm, 400 is really hard, and all that, etc. We have +4. So it means
Passengers deboarding starting.
all right, settle down. I can turn that down. It means we were actually ascending when the wheels hit the runway by 4 feet per minute. Oh god. Slope runways are funny, man. How you doing, gamer? We just arrived, but we are going to watch back the landing, so don't go anywhere. Oh yeah, there we go. Alright. Have a lovely day. See you later, alligator and all that. I like how you all take your time or wait your turn. Very good. Why not do VAT sim? I just think it's a bit... I can, but it's very full on when I'm trying to talk to chat and stuff. There they go. By the way, what perfect weather we had for that arrival. I thought we were going to have some clouds at least. That's what the mentor said, but no, perfect. See you later, James. We are going to watch back the landing once everybody has deboarded. Beautiful. Do hit the like button if you enjoyed the flight. We're going to see how we got +4 feet per minute. Kona has not replied to me yet. What is Cones doing? Oh, yes, okay. Miss your OCRP days? Yeah, no, we can't bring them back, unfortunately, as much as I would have liked to continue them. So... Oh, by the way, come on, who said earlier... How are you doing, Dusters? Didn't see you sneak in there earlier. Sorry, I was a little bit busy. Craig, no worries at all, mate. I did see that comment, I just couldn't reply at the time. Well, usually we do obviously do our GTA RP on the weekends. We do it on a Saturday. Last night there was an event on. I was tired. It was just... I decided to just do it another time. Hopefully we can do it another time because I'm going away next week. Bonsai with the 29 months. Thanks, mate. Appreciate you, Bonsai. Gamer, no, could not do that. It was going to shut down regardless. There they go, wandering into the terminal. See you later. But yeah, we're not done yet with this stream. We're going to watch back the landing from the outside. Start configuring the plane a little bit in that landing. Oh, here we go. Oh, look at that strut. Whoa. There we go. I'm empty. I'll take pictures. I will take as many pictures as I can, yeah. Deboarding complete? Yeah. Oh, almost. They're still walking. Alright. Thank you. You're hoping to get good... Are you doing E-Coops? Yeah, wait, we haven't played it back yet. We just arrived. We're going to play it back. I was recording the landing through my little flight recording app, so we're going to watch that back. Annoyingly, I do have to get the plane back into landing configuration, otherwise it won't look right. So we'll do that once everybody's gone. Very sad anyway, I was not here for flight, but well-deserved likes, and also is it only Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024? Wait, what? Like you can see the people in the back? No, that's GSX. That's a separate add-on. All of the ground operations right here. Well, they're gone now, but the stairs and all the passengers and the baggage stuff which is completed is an app called GSX, and I can't recommend it enough. It's only like £30, which is what, like 40 something dollars. But I swear you will use it every single time you fly. Well, not general aviation, not like your little Cessnas, but with your airliners, you will use it every single time. So, and I bought it like back in 2021 or whenever it came out for Flight Sim 2020, and you only have that's it. I have to buy it, pay any upgrades, and they constantly update it with new stuff. I should be sponsored by these people, right? Boarding complete. Deboarding complete. Right, we will end the Volanta. If you're just wondering, by the way, we had a +4 feet per minute landing here in Vágar. We're about to see just what happened for that to occur. See how we got 4 feet per minute. So we're gonna complete this flight. Lovely. Right, and then what we're going to do is we're going to start... That's just why I kept the APU running. Going to get everything... Oh, we're going to get everything into landing configuration. No, what? We don't need that. To watch it back.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Ready for pushback, eh? Well, we're not... I don't need you to push me back, so thank you. Yes, I will like that interrupted, and I will like GSX to leave me alone now. They have. Excellent, right. Right, the bleed's on. We'll start the engines quick, and then we'll watch back watch back the landing. If you're just joining us, we've just arrived in Vagar in the Faroe Islands. It was absolutely gorgeous weather. We're about to watch back the landing. I just need to get the plane back into landing configuration before I hit replay. So just bear with me on that. It was a very strange, positive feet per minute landing. Planes having horns? No, that's entirely unnecessary. Should go to Ireland? I haven't flown to Ireland much. We have flown to Ireland on stream before. I think we flew to Kerry, if I'm not mistaken. Is it Kerry? I think it was Kerry. I think it was a Ryanair 737 from Stansted to Kerry we've done on stream before. Or was there 737 MAX as well? So we've flown different planes. Okay, we go. Right engine, avail. Hear a bit of barking dog? Hydraulic PTU. I don't know what that is. Dublin or Cork you should go to? I've done... I mean, in my own time, I've flown into Dublin with Ryanair mainly. On flight sims. I haven't been to Ireland in real life. Not yet, anyway. Not yet. Alright, we're almost ready. Thank you for your patience. It's always a nightmare to do this. We're not we're not going to bring up Ireland and the UK in this chat. Right. Okay, we'll do flaps full as well. It's very annoying how I can't just remember what the plane was set up like the replay. All right. Give me a second. And replay. Here we go. Now, the Fenix does not like this replay system. It bugs out. It makes weird noises. The wings flap around. But we could at least see what the landing was like, eh? Alright, let's see if this was any good. My predictions are that I think we might have had quite a high nose. And we definitely had a bit of a float going on at the start of the runway. So, but I think that was a bit more ground effect than me floating it, because it was a bit wobbly from left to right as I came over the start of the runway. So we'll see. Judging ready? Yeah, yeah. I don't know if anybody flies watching in Flight Sim, but when you if you're going from one elevation to another instantly, I feel like you can get a bit of a ground effect. You come the excuses. Let's see. I could probably fast forward this a bit. You're learning to fly with mouse and keyboard. You lunatic. Someone asked this before and I forgot to reply. I'm using a Thrustmaster TCA Airbus side stick Airbus edition. It's I'm not sponsored or anything. This is the equipment I use and it's really good. So. So it looks like the Airbus side stick. Having a nice little chat. Nice and stable. Oh dear, the cars aren't doing very well down there, eh? Maybe it just hasn't loaded in properly. I don't recall it always looking like that. Replay bugs and all that. Right. Right. Let's see. Oh yeah, that was a little tiny. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And then I got a bit of a kick to the left. You can see the wings flapping about a bit, just a replay glitch. And then the thrusters don't, the reverse thrust doesn't show either on this. You have to do it yourself. Okay, all right. It was a bit floaty. Let's have another little goosey gander, shall we? 4.3. Shut up. Oh, look at the wings flapping like it's a bird. It was, so I expected to touch down at my initial flare. I'll point it out. I expected to hit the runway, like right there. But then I didn't, so I pushed the nose down a little bit, and then I got a kick to the left. See that? See that? Sorry, just look at that little kick we got there. Look at the wings flapping, I love it. Look at this kick we got. Bang, like that. Look at that. But how did we get it at a +4? Let me see if we were... But the time where the wheels hit the ground here... So yeah, I was expecting to hit the runway right then. It would have been perfect. Okay, so... So we were literally a millisecond away from touching the ground here. Nose is pretty high, but you can have it quite high in an A320. It's very high up plane. Let's try not to slam into the runway. Runway is look at that. The runway is going uphill. That's how we got our positive landing rate. Oh, I use the twist on the joystick. Yeah, it does the job for me. I did, I tried to put a bit in, I counted it to back to the right when we got the kick. One more time. I'm pretty sure I did anyway. Kick. Down. Yeah. Not great, not terrible. We got it down. And then I have to manually do the bloody reverse thrust. Watch this. Watch this. Watch it. I'll make it work. There we go. Even though it was out, definitely. Hang on, give me control of the camera. There we go. And then look at this drop. Oh dearie me, that would be bad for all those people down there and the people on board. Oh. Stop following the plane. There we go. And all of this is still up on the plane because it doesn't remember anything. Annoyingly. Yep. There, like force them myself. Why is it gone all fuzzy in the background? Very cinematic. Well, thank you, everybody. I'm gonna go. We're gonna go through some messages, some milestones. Shall we go up? Look at that. Look at this place. So damn pretty. So this approach is much more exciting because you got to manually fly through the valley there and then sort of line up at the end. Beautiful. Right. Nice little backdrop here. Go a bit further down. Do hit the like button if you enjoyed the flight. If you want to see another one before I go away, we can do one. There we go. What a beautiful... Wow, look at that. Look at that. That backdrop there for the end of the stream. Right. Okay. Fan funding. We had Diggy with the 21 months. Are we there yet? We are now. Thanks, Diggy, the 21 months. We had James Curran with a $50 donation. Thank you so much, dude. That is so extremely generous. So generous. We had Bailey Bonsai, previously known as Sizable Bonsai, and Bonsier once for the 29 months, and a Yippee. Thank you. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you, everybody. Well, we're doing Farm Sim in 45 minutes. Me and Conan need to go and sort some stuff out on that before we get started. So hopefully we'll start on time with that. I will post about the watch along. We're going to do a watch along at 10 PM UK time tonight, which is in what, 4 hours, 3 hours and 45 minutes or so. I think we'll be watching more Top Gear. I haven't quite decided yet. We'll figure it out quick and and I'll upload it now before we start. What's that? It's usernames, mate. Right. Thank you everybody so much. Shall we do a what should we do to play us out? Should we do a bit of small talk? A bit of small talk. We'll leave it on the screen for a bit and then we'll go to the end screen. Thank you everybody so much. We'll see you in about 45 minutes time for some farm sim. Join me and Kona there. We'll see you in a bit. Love you. Take care of yourselves. Hit the like button, by the way. Leave a comment. Tell me where I should fly next. See you later.
And as the night moves, we learn nothing new. Too cheap to buy the words that capture your trust. So deep, we both draw lines. Say I should come clean and sleep with 2 eyes. We shrugged it all off, push start but never stopped. Send credence to our vices. We said we're all wrong. You got your own reason to fall into fear. You got your own reason. To comfort for time, have we crossed the line? We're hardly concealing. You got your own reasons, the violent defeaters. Trade comfort for time, have we crossed the line?